Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're down to the last two games of the Serie C Group C season, and we need to avoid losing any more games because we've lost the last two. Welcome to the Sicilian Defence. Hello and welcome to episode 19 of the Sicilian Defence. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have the final two games of the Serie C Group C season against Virtus Francavilla and Cantazaro. And it all comes down to this, as they say, the final two games. And how have we been doing since you were last with us? Well, I think I'd give it away in the intro, to be fair. Yes, you will notice that we did lose that game against Paganese. How frustrating are we when it comes down to... I didn't really want to do that, actually. As you'll see, once again, 21 shots, 11 of which were on target. They only had 4 on target, but they scored, we didn't. And picking up lots of yellow cards now, and obviously the players getting frustrated as well. Vecchio was the scorer of the goal, which made us lose this one. Maybe we need to change formation. I don't know. What do we do to get out of this? So lost 2 games in a row now. The annoying part about that one was at home, and we haven't lost many games at home this season. Really, really annoying after really picking up a little bit of a running streak, apart from the Nocarina game, which was very annoying. So we're on a bit of a downward slide here. We do need to win these 2 games. How does that leave us in the league? I hear you cry. Well, let's have a look at this. Apologies for my phone doing. I thought my phone is on silent, which obviously it wasn't. As you'll see, we are 2 points in front of Salernitana now, at the top of the table. Pretty much even Stevens. The only difference is that we have won one game more than Salernitana. They have drawn one more, so it's a difference between a draw and a win. It is that tight at the top. The only thing we've got going for us at the moment is we do have a little bit of goal difference, so I think that's 7 if my maths is serving me right at the top there. So 2 games to go. That's how it's lining up. We need to win one of the 2 games. I think we'll or do we need? We actually probably need to win both of them, to be fair. And Nocarina have been relegated. They are in 20th place as it currently stands. So let's go back a stage here. These were the last round of games, and as you'll see, Salernitana drew when we lost. So that's how we are, just that 2 points adrift now. Games coming up, and I think they're all played pretty much at the same time. Salernitana have a game against Juve Sabia, while we play Virtus Francavilla, and then final game of the season we are playing Cantazaro, and they are playing Salernitana at home to Vibonese. So Vibonese is who they are playing. So they're away with us and home with us, and that is how the season will finish up. So are we going to win this as champions, or are we going to end up in the playoff? I wouldn't like to guess. One thing that should be said at this stage of the game is that if we do win as champions, there is a on-cup. As you'll know, the Serie C is divided into 3 groups: Group A, Group B, Group C. And the winners of the 3 groups, though they are promoted to Serie B, will all play off for, in effect, the overall winner of Serie C for the season. So it's like a mini round robin. So 2 games against the winners of the other 2 groups to decide who is Serie C Team of the season, if you like, and that will be coming up. So it looks like, if we do progress as champions, then it looks like we will be playing or having a bonus episode between this and the end of season review. More about that later if we do get past these two games. So our first game up then is against Virtus Francavilla, who having played before. How have we done against them before? Let's have a look. Past meetings. So bit of a plotted history. Our home games we've won, away game we've lost, and we are away to them in this one. We'll see how we go. Okay, without any more to do, let's go through to that game against Francavilla, because it's I'm getting all to see how we get on. If we can win this game, we're almost there. And so it is the game that could win us the league. And it is the team that we're putting out. Not many changes. Minelli in goal, Visconti, Clayton, Guth and Albertini. Guth in because Silvestri is banned for one game. Flagley and Maitar are midfield. Masso and Mazzarani on our attacking midfield. Comi and Ravgalier are up front. Just going to check these positions out because make sure that we're all good. It appears to be the case. On the bench we have Santoro, Pinto, Pekka, Danny Garcia, Calpai, Lori, Piccolo, Pinno, Diallo, Nicolaisai, Mignami and Mena are our bench for this one. Oh. I'm not sure why De Paula's not in amongst that lot. There's a reason for it, no doubt, but it will become apparent at some other point. So Guth for Silvestri and Masso back in for Golfo, who actually had a good game last time out. So it might be a bit of a... In fact, I think he's got a ban. Golfo's banned, so he's suspended as well, which is the other reason he's not in, of course. Right, we're going to do a go out there and carry straight on. We have had the team talk, and everybody was up and reasonably okay with that. Comi, faith in you, get out there and make a difference. We're going to pump fist to do that. Visconti, who's been having some good games of late. Guth, he's the only one that's not fired up. He's not played many games for us this season, and we are underway, playing in our yellow kit today. Coming up on the half-hour mark, not a lot happened so far. They have a corner, which is headed over the top, thankfully. And Salernitana have taken the lead, which means that it's down to 1 point at the moment. Salernitana, they are playing Juve Sabia and have a goal after 6 minutes. So no highlights for us in that first half. Did have a reasonably good first half. 7 shots, 3 of which were on target. 0.82 XG, 57% of possession against their 2 shots on only 1 on target. So we'll go through to half time, do the half time team talk, and we'll be right back. And you come back for the second half. No changes made at half time for us or the other side. Ravgalier is going to get the game under the way. Back to Guth, and Guth, Heads, puts it upfield. Albertini now with the throw to Ravgaglio. Meta crosses in. Masso gets a huge header. Second goal of the season for him. Only his second goal, but what a massive goal that could be. Meta crossing in Masso, and he's planted that around the goalkeeper in the back of the net. And we are 1 up at the moment. Really need a second to cement this in as they come forward. It's on a knife edge at the minute. As that ball comes forward. Lovely build-up play and... short-lived. And you could see it building and just... really never cut out the danger. Nazella had the opportunity and put it away. So, from having that slight lead, we've now gone behind. 10 minutes we were in the lead there. Ravgaglio are not doing a lot up front. They have a throw in. Danger again. We go a second goal behind. We are in trouble. That's just gone over the bar. As they come back into the game. I'll thankfully put that wide. Salernitana gone 2 up now. And I think it's time to make some changes. We're 77 minutes in, nothing happening here. Flagley picks up a yellow card. I'm going to bring Diallo on for him. And both our strikers struggling to make an impact today. Question is, who do we take off? Send to bring Piccolo on. Let's bring Piccolo on and just see if he can do something up front there that the other two can't do. Pump fist. Go out there and make a difference. Masso, Visconti to us. Masso gets that ball forward. Piccolo, Ravgaglio. And Ravgaglio, I'm not quite sure what that was all about. And some miracle has been happening while all that's been going on. I did look at the table and did see that Salernitana had dropped a couple of points down. They were on 87, right behind us. But it looks like Juve Sabia have actually scored 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. Bubas and Sesta. And it could be that they are just about to put us on a winning thing. We need a goal here and this would be all over. Right, I am going to go attacking. Take the ball by the horns. And demand more. Ravgaglio is not having a good thing anyway. Let's take him off as well. Very, very poor. Alright, Ravgaglio is coming off for Danny Garcia. Just need, what I do need to do is just check that they are happy in those positions. Piccolo. Let's put him on advance forward. Danny Garcia. He can play in a number of positions. I'm going to put him in the poacher position, and let's see if we can get this. Confirm changes. Mazarani comes forward now. He's been tackled and it's gone out, but we do have a throw in. We can see the highlight for the throw in. No, Danny Garcia is on though, and it's 1-1. We need something. Not going to get any more chances to shout at the team. And game over. It's a 1-1 draw. There are still those 3 points difference with one game to play. Oh, if we could have only won that, would have actually given us the game. 14 shots, 6 on target against their 5 and 2. Of one of those they scored, of course. 55% possession. We've managed to get away with it only by virtue. Let's just check before we get too excited. Point the finger. I'm disappointed you couldn't seal the title with a win today. For sure. Minelli not had a good game. Maybe it's a case of bringing Santoro on. These big games do affect him, and it did actually finish. We are those 3 points. They must have finished 2-2. Where are we? Salernitana there will be kicking themselves. And according to this, we have won Liga Pro Girone, and we qualify for Super Cup. It's all looking very promising. Celebrating the league title. I still think it's mathematically they've got to score a lot of goals. A mighty header. We'll certainly look back at some great wins along the way. Perhaps the most notable, looking highly impressive, 6-0 win against Pecorino, and initial wage budget for the coming season 83,000. Not quite sure. Has that already changed? It has. We'll see what the budget is. A transfer budget 180,000. Could be altered later on. Paganese secure playoff position. Will qualify for the Super Cup due to performance in Just Offside leads Catania to glory. Inspire the team. Early edition. Commented that it's just a staunch commitment to supporters by winning this trophy. Pleased the board, and well, it's certainly looking. Mater's happy that we've got his promise of getting into Serie B. Minelli happy to stay at Catania now after I believe he no longer wants to leave the club after promotion. So everything is looking reasonably positive in the fact that we have actually secure promotion. What a game that was. We were looking as if we were there, and then we weren't. But we are crowned champions apparently, and it's all finalised there. Albeit mathematically, if we lose the next game, they could thing. But we are 8 goals in front of them, and I presume they're just thinking, well, unless Salernitana can get 8 goals off the next one, there's no chance whatsoever of that coming back from there. 7 days we've got for the next game, so I think it's time for us to move on to our last game of the season, which will be against Cantazaro. Cantazaro, our last game of the season. They are currently in 6th place, so not an easy game by any chalk of the imagination. Cantazaro, we have beaten them hands down the last 3 times that we've played them. I believe we're at home as well, aren't we? Please tell me we're at home. We are at home, so we can round it off with a win on our own patch of grass, and hopefully it will do us good. So we'll be right back with the final game of the season, celebration time, and the trophy, and then we can look forward to next season. And you come back and join us for this final game of the season as champions against Cantazaro at home. And this is the team that we have selected. Manelli in goal, Visconti, Guth, Silvestri, Albertini are our back line. Clayton is out of the side. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure he is suspended, but I'm not quite sure also why he's been my assistant manager has dropped him, but there we go. De Paula and Meta in midfield. De Paula coming in for the suspended Flagale, so it may well be that he's played his last game for us. I'm not sure. Pekar comes into the side on the left-hand side with Amasso moving to the right. Albertini, I think, is Albertini suspended? I think he must be. He's not appearing there anywhere. Not Albertini. I'm thinking of Maserani. No, Maserani's on the bench. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why we've done that. But anyway, Dani Garcia and Rovgalia up front. Comi sitting this one out. Santoro, Calpai, Mena, Golfo, Pinto, Rizzo, Piccolo, Pellegrini, Diallo, Comi, and Pugsley and Maserani are all on the bench. I am tempted to bring on Santoro for this one because Manelli has been what can only be described as a little bit a little bit of unsure of himself. He's done all right, but I am thinking, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to bring Santoro on for this one. Santoro, I think, just sees a bigger game out. So we'll do that swap and just for this game and see what happens. Right, we're all there, we're all underway. De Paolo is lacking match sharpness apparently, so a number of changes, 5 in total for this one. Santoro for Manelli, Silvestri for Clayton, De Paula for Fagley, Pekar for Maserani, and Dani Garcia for Comi. 1 point would make us mathematically sure of this. Pekar is nervous. Not sure what he's nervous about. Pump fists, faith in you, get out there, make a difference. Still didn't work anything. Meta is composed. He's okay now. Silvestri. Everybody is good. So let's go out for this final game of the season. I presume we get the trophy and everything at the end of this one, hopefully. Rovgalia gets us underway to Guth, and we've given the ball away early doors, and this is a bit of a worry because this highlight's running, so we've got a lot to do if we get a goal behind so early on. And that's gone wide, high and wide from that first highlight. Santoro with the kick, and we've lost it again. Let's get a grip to this. Early nerves, I think, and that's been put wide by Pacino as well. Meta has got a red card. 7 minutes in, and we are a player down. That's not how the script was supposed to be written. Was it? Right, can De Paula. It's not good as. Yay, yay, yay. The game has got underway. Confirm changes. And Danny Garcia just putting that one just a little bit wide. We may have to go one up top in a moment. And we have gone a goal behind as well. So it's all going wrong. And we're making that change, as I aforementioned. The only thing is, what we do need to do is we need to Diallo's come on for him. Why is that running? Whilst I'm moving this around. Diallo's not best in the Mazzala role, I don't think. Or is he? Better off over there. And De Paula. Put him on as the advanced playmaker on support. Right. We're going with that. That is our changes. And I'll move Ravgalia over slightly because he's in a bad position. Him into the enhanced forward position, and we might need to alter the two wide players as well at some point, just to fire them up. I am going to stay positive because we got to get this one back. And Diallo's injured now. When it, you know what they say, it never rains, but it pours. So it's going to be Rizzo on for him. And we've used up 2 substitutions we didn't really need to make. Faith in you, get out there and make a difference. Confirm substitution, and half time is here as that happens. And well, what can I say? First half, it's we're a little bit lacking, behind in the game, behind on number of players we have on the pitch, all sorts. 6 and 3 against 7 and 2, 56% for them. We need a better second half, guys. Let's hope for it. We'll be right back. And you're back for the second half as it gets underway. We have brought on Maserani and Golfo in replacement for Amaso and Pekar, who weren't really doing a great deal, and we needed, with only one up top, we need that little bit of extra spit on the wings. And under pressure again here early in the second half, but it's gone wide. And we're going to have a demand more, because we need that demand more. And I think we're going to go to attacking. We're losing. Final day of the season. And Salernitana are leading their game 2-1 against Vibonese. It was 1-1, and they scored in injury time. They have to get another 6 goals in order to overrule us. Well brought down by Santoro there. Good save. Can we get something from the break? Ravgalier picks the ball up. Forward to Golfo. No. Rizzo has a go. Ravgalier has a go. All blocked. And they come away with the ball. And well tackled by Visconti, but loses the ball. Pala looks like he's given everything. Did say that he might not make it through, but will make that final change. And De Paula. Mena. Does that mean that we've used up all our central? Right, I am tempted to try one other trick. We're going to move Golfo into the middle here, and then we'll take De Paula off and bring on Piccolo. On that wing, we're going to make him attacking. Or winger on attack. There we go. And we'll move Rizzo into this position here. Deep line playmaker on support. There we go. Golfo on attack. And that's our final change. That's all we can do to try and get out of this one if we can. Visconti now picking up a yellow card. Lots of yellow cards again today. Going to get a fine for this. We can demand more. Can't help thinking, wonder what... can't take him off, and Rizzo's now injured. Can't help thinking what would have happened had we not got that sending off, and Piccolo loses that one. And another sending on. Golfo's going to get a red card now. When it all goes wrong, it all goes wrong, boys and girls. This one, a right pickle. And Santoro claims that. I think we're going to lose this game 1-0 and finish the season very poorly. Down to 9 men. Silvestri heads that out to Maserani, who's going forward. Piccolo picks it up. Can Piccolo equalise? He can! And 1-1. A dramatic equaliser with only... Well, I'm so pleased we brought Piccolo on. And Mazarani with the assist. Piccolo, he's put that wide of the goalkeeper, and with only 9 men on the pitch, I think it's time to go down to defensive. Final 4 minutes of the match. I'm going to ignore that because we can't do anything. And game over. We have actually won. We're not going to get any presentations. Obviously, no going on. That's a bit of a weird outcome to that one, I think. Quite sure what goes on there. Well, what can we say? 14 shots, 5 of which were on target, 43% possession, and Cantazaro 17 shots, 7 on target, 87% possession, 1.32, so slightly better XG than us, albeit our XG did come up as we progressed through that second half. Wasn't our day today. Pescar's demotivated. I think he may be on his way out of the club. And there is the final table. We did beat Salernitana by 1 point in the end. 7 goals in front of them on goal difference. We are champions of Serie C, Group C. Picorino and Nocarina are the 2 teams that are relegated. Messina and Turris will be playing in the playoffs, or I can't remember what they call them now. Is it the drop-offs? And then Salernitana, Palermo, Vibonese, Cavese, Cantazaro, Avellino, Regina, Paganese, Monopoli and Olbia are all the sides that will be playing in those playoffs for to come up with us, basically. And I wouldn't mind putting money against Salernitana coming up with us at the end of the season. We'll see how that comes out and how that all pans out in due course. So, as mentioned at the start of the episode, in the intro, it looks now very much like we will be playing in this Serie C Super Cup. And our first game on Saturday, the 7th of May, against Livorno, who are... Livorno, which group were you playing? They were playing in Group A, so they were Group A winners. If we have a look at the table, if we can. Quick look at their table. Livorno won 20 games, drew 13, lost 5. Goal difference of just 20, with 73 points, 38 games played. So they will be playing in this little round robin cup competition. How does it work? If you're not too sure about Italian football and you're not too sure how it all works, this is how it works. There we go. Scoli are the other team in this. They were must have been Group B winners. And basically what happens is everybody plays everybody. So Ascoli will play Livorno, and then Ascoli will play Livorno, and then we will play Ascoli. I presume that's how it works. Or we'll play... I'm not quite sure. It hasn't given us the second game yet, so I'm not sure how it all works. I think it depends on how this game pans out, and then presumably the winning team or the losing team get the longer run between. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out, because we've only got this game at the moment, Livorno versus Catania. I'm not quite sure. Have we got rules here? Let's have a look at the rules. That's the thing. General competition rules. 2 games. Each team plays each other once. And the sorting rules are goal difference, goals scored, away goals scored. And then we get just usual rules, 12 subs, 5 being used. No trialists are allowed on this one. Players cannot play competitive matches more than 3 clubs, and they're the bans that come in. I think that's normal rules anyway. Really doesn't tell us anything else. So there's no other explanation in all of that. I don't think we even get the thing. Matches, the schedule. Let's have a look at the schedule. Here we go. So match 1 on the 7th, that'll be us. Then match 2, then match 3, and I'm not quite sure how that works out, who plays who next, because obviously ourselves or Livorno have got to play in match 2, but I'm not sure. There must be some, whoever wins the first game perhaps goes through and plays the third game. I really don't know. So we'll see how this all pans out. It's new to me. It's new to everybody else. Or if you're an FM player that's played Italy before, you may know what happens. Stick it in the comments below. It's all very helpful in learning how this all works. So that's how it all pans out. So the next episode, a bonus episode for you, will be the 2 games. First of all against Livorno, and then against Ascoli. I'm looking forward to it already. I hope you are. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all the future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of the Sicilian Defence are currently released every Tuesday and Friday on this channel at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening around and about the channel and FM in general, more why not follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. Got tongue-tied there, I don't know why. I'm just excited about the Super Cup C. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next episode, which will be out on Monday, episode 19B for bonus, and it's a episode which will encompass Serie C Super Cuppa, and can we, having won Serie C Group C, can we finish it off and win the Serie C Super Cup? Would be nice, wouldn't it? Till then, goodbye.